washing and flushing. Things we do every day, and things we take for granted. But imagine an army base in the middle of Afghanistan, where thousands of soldiers will wash and flush daily. And suddenly it's not so simple. So how do the Dutch deal with wastewater on Kamp Holland in Oeruzgan? There are 3 biosystems.
The first process has about 4 steps, and this is the first point where all the sewage is collected. Laundry, toilets, kitchen to this central point. It's a septic tank of human waste. In the second system we mix the whole waste system, so the waste is broken into smaller pieces. After this step it goes to the third level. Extra air is put in, so the bacteria gets accelerated, multiplied, and it breaks down the sewers to an acceptable level. And in the fourth stadium we pump it to a laguna where it can be vaporized into the air. The water is sometimes a little bit brownish or green, but there are actually ducks, frogs, and some say there are fish in it.
Just because plants and fish might live in that water doesn't mean we'd want to. Plus, the system is slow. It takes 2 or 2.5 days for the whole cycle, though it is all natural. But there's also a second system.
We have here the second system. It's a system with nano filtration, and we bring in some biochemicals, so the process will be done quicker and more efficient. The water who comes out of this system can be reused for flushing toilets and so on, so it's a quicker system and we don't have to dig anything into the ground.
It's above ground, only takes 4 hours, and it's all natural. But even the water from the second system gets dumped. But there's still one more system.
We have an additional third system which only has been used for the separate toilets, the standalone dixies. And the fluid has been brought to an extra laguna because the biochemicals of that system will break down all the bacteria who are in this normal treatment system. You see also there is more in these pounds because people throw anything into the standalone toilets, including bottles, pieces of clothing, toilet paper and so on. The problem is it takes a long time, about 2 months, for the system to break down to a level which is acceptable to put into the land or whatever.
Well, I don't think anyone will be drinking that anytime soon. But, at least for the Dutch army, despite all the other, well, shit they have to deal with, at least Mother Nature is the one cleaning the toilets.